AquaPizza 5000.
My favorite fishing and catch and cook channel on YouTube is Ace Videos, and a few years ago, Ace put a pizza in the forest along with a trail camera to capture what sort of action a pizza would get from the animals in the woods. This gave me the idea to construct what I'm calling the
AquaPizza 5000.
You get the idea, it's an underwater pizza. I picked up this metal gardening item from Home Depot, made a few adjustments, added some marine resin, then painted it all submarine yellow. I had enough supplies to build a second AquaPizza. This will help me be able to load a few of these up at a time. Now what to put on the pizza? I was able to get a hold of some skipjack tuna or aku belly, as well as some discarded bloodlines from a seafood shop. I added a fish, some squid, some shrimp, both with the head on and off. By the way, these won't be the only two pizzas. I plan on reloading each of these a few times and taking them out on numerous dives to see if I can capture any cool action. Today, I'm diving with my friend Angel. She's lucky to have grown up diving these Maui reefs, whereas I grew up in the ocean sometimes, but most of the time in my grandma's pool. Angel has a tremendously high comfort level and fearlessness in the ocean. Another cool thing about her is that she's willing to fish where others aren't willing to go. A few times I've gotten a text from her about the moon phase and tides. She understands when the probability is higher for fish. I always enjoy going diving with her. I placed the AquaPizza, and we'll be coming back to this later, so make sure you keep watching. Right off the bat, we were off to a good start. My GoPro wasn't on yet, but I picked up an invasive peacock grouper, a Roy. And then on the same shot, somehow I scored a manini. I'm ducked down here behind this coral head because I just spotted a good-sized red-lip parrotfish. I'm scratching the reef, hoping it's gonna come a little closer. To my left there, a big blue male parrotfish showed up. On Maui, we can't take the male red-lip parrotfish with the whiptail, but almost always there's a female hanging out with the male. I popped up, and unfortunately timing didn't work out on this one, and I spot her swimming away from me. Moments later, however, I caught one.
Doesn't matter where we're going, destination unknown. I don't care where the motor stops, cause when I want it, then I want it, yeah, I want it, oh, I want it, let's go. Look around, where's the people at? I want a taste of the good life, hit me with it, right now, in it.
We came up on a few big schools of convict tang, or manini. My favorite is using a 3-pronged pole spear for these because you can reload it so quickly, shot after shot. I didn't have a pole spear today, but that didn't deter us from targeting a couple of these fish, as well as some kole tang. For those of you who don't spearfish, the reason there's a bunch of fish here hanging off the line on my spear gun is because it saves me time in between shots on having to go back and forth to my float to deposit each of the fish. This right here is a bullethead parrotfish. These fish max out around 16 inches only, but are one of the nicest colored fish out here in my opinion. I've heard people say, who aren't familiar with reef fish, they don't think they could eat such a colorful fish. What do you guys think? Does the outside colors of the fish make you think about what it's gonna taste like? I speared another invasive peacock grouper here, and I'd say that we ended up with a pretty good catch for the day. Back to the AquaPizza. After about 20 minutes in the water, the smells from the squid and the shrimp on the pizza were starting to spread. And fish like the bluefin trevally, omilu, were curious, but cautious as well. There wasn't a ton of action going on, so I grabbed the pizza and moved it to this little cave. Immediately, before I was almost out of there and finished setting up my camera, this yellow margin moray eel attacked. And another eel. This was funny. Moray eels have pretty bad eyesight and rely on their sense of smell to hunt. This guy's trying to find that last shrimp there on the pizza, which is clearly right in front of him, but weaves himself in and out of the pizza slices trying to find it. Thankfully, he finally did. Having the GoPro set up underwater for so long, it was cool to see this pencil urchin moving around over time, something you don't normally see in real time. I brought out another pizza. Now these had to be filmed over a couple of dives, each one draining a GoPro battery and having to reload the pizza with bait. Another moray in for the attack. We might be starting to see an eel trend here. I went and speared an invasive roy and added it to the bait experiment. Although the eel never took the full fish, I rewarded it when I left and once he escaped back into his hole. Next, I set up another pizza with some crabs and a giant squid right outside an octopus hole. I swam out of the area so he wouldn't be concerned with me being there. And for the next 3.5 minutes, he just sat outside of his hole. I'm gonna skip the footage because nothing changes. He just sat there. I don't know if he was more interested in watching the GoPro lens or if he was contemplating if the pizza was just a big trap to catch him, but he never tried taking any of the bait. I love seeing these bluefin trevally up close. Something going on here that was interesting was each set of fish would almost take turns going for the bait. First takers were these big blimp-shaped black triggerfish. They went at things for a while, then these omilu came in. Then you had the goatfish and the wrasse, before everyone was forced out of there by this greedy turtle. Check this out, right after I placed the AquaPizza on the ground, and before I even turned the GoPro on that was in front of it, a little white tip showed up and went to hang out in this cave. Interestingly, the shark didn't even try to go for the bait. But as you might have guessed it, another eel tore things up. This bait experiment was fun to try. Did you guys enjoy watching it? The deepest reef I put the AquaPizza on was about 30 feet deep. I wonder what would happen if I placed it on a deeper reef, like around 60 feet. Or what about placing it out at night? I'm sure that would attract some different fish. Thanks so much if you watched this far into the video. Hit the like button on this video if you want to see more, and I'll see you on the next one.